Senzo Meyiwa murder trial returns to the High Court in Pretoria today. 5 men are accused of orchestrating the murder of the former Bafana and Orlando Pirates captain who was killed at his girlfriend Kelly Khumalo's home in Vosloorus, east of Johannesburg, almost 8 years ago. However, legal counsel for accused number 5 successfully argued for a postponement to today. SABC News reporter Hasina Gori has more on the story.
After a week's postponement, we're back at the North Gauteng High Court this morning, where soccer sensation Senzo Meyiwa's trial is expected to resume. There's been much delays in this process, with postponements and even with getting the accused, behind the bars. It's been a lengthy process. This week alone, or in the last week, there's been much different information that's come out from the brother, Senzo Meyiwa, telling us last week, just ahead of that trial, that he may be facing charges and that the police have asked to meet with him regarding this process. We also heard from the advocate, defense lawyer of the 4 accused, that one of the accused number 3, was allegedly assaulted by a correctional services warden here at the Pretoria High Court after proceedings on Wednesday. We're going to chat with them regarding that. We've heard from correctional services confirming that they've heard these allegations and that they would be investigating the matter further. The postponement that we saw right now came because of accused number 5's defense lawyer saying that at the very last minute, just 2 weeks before the trial began, the state only disclosed some information and gave out statements, making it really hard for her to consult with her client. She argued that it was in the interest of justice and in the interest of allowing her client a fair trial that a postponement be given. We heard the judge allowing for this 1 week postponement, saying that this would be the last time that they would have a postponement and the trial had to proceed at this point. It's yet to be seen when we go into court this morning whether or not the accused number 5's lawyer is ready, Advocate Zanele Mosholo. But I want to bring in the advocate for the 4 accused, Advocate Tefo. Thank you so much for speaking to us. We're here this morning after a week. It's been a long process. You've also, changed lawyers and, taken all 4 and now appearing for them. How are you feeling this morning? Are you ready to proceed?
Yeah, we are ready. And I hope even the state also they'll proceed, because I understand that they do have, they did get their witnesses. So today I'm quite sure the charges will be put to our clients and then the matter will proceed.
We heard from you last week, Wednesday, that accused number 3, Mr. Mkube, was assaulted here. Can you give me more information regarding that incident?
Yes, that's correct. Yes, accused number 3 was assaulted. It was after I came back from the chambers of the judge, whereby we were discussing about the issue that he raised of the assessors. So when I came back and then went to give him the feedback, only to find that he has already left. So it was accused number 2 and 4 who told me that the accused 3 was assaulted by the prison warders. So down there in the High Court cells. So that's when the following day I have to contact the station commander of Pretoria Central so that he can dispatch the van to go and let the accused have open the assault case. Yes. And this thing, I can tell you, it has started in the same morning of the 12th of April, whereby this particular prison warder tried to obstruct me when I was consulting with my client. He refused me. He said, no, the consultation should be done at in prison. Something like that I've never seen. Yes.
We heard from you, ahead of this trial that the 4 accused may bring an application for acquittal. Could we see that happening this morning?
No, we'll wait until the charge has been put. So I cannot put the cart before the horse. So let the charge be put. Is what we are all waiting. I've got that clear, straight, unambiguous instruction that let the charge be put, and we'll bring our opening statement or a plea statement in relation to that. So I cannot say about what we can bring now, but we'll just wait for the charge to be put to our clients. Then we'll take it from there.
We know court's about to start, so I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much. That was Advocate Sefo, the defense lawyer for 4 of the accused. We saw him taking over the representation of all 4 accused just ahead of this trial, saying that some of the attorneys were threatened. He's also said that he's faced threats and death threats, in this matter. So these are just some of the issues coming out, speaking to us with regards to the assault that took place with accused number 3 here at the cells at the High Court, saying that assault charge has been opened. We did get confirmation from the correctional services saying they're still investigating the matter. Even when we spoke to them yesterday, they said that the matter is still being probed, so we'll wait for that outcome from them. But also this morning we expect the charges to be formally put to the 5 accused who are standing trial for the soccer sensation Senzo Meyiwa's murder, which took place in 2014. He was killed outside or at the home of his then girlfriend Kelly Khumalo's mother's home in Vosloorus, Johannesburg. We know this matter has been a long waiting. They were wrongfully arrested, accused or suspects in the beginning, who were then let, and then these 5 being arrested, really adamant from the beginning that they have been wrongfully accused, that they had no part to play in the death of the Bafana player, saying that they are not the right suspects, and there are others that are out there. So as you heard from Advocate Sefo, depending on the charges being brought, that's the first step that they're waiting for, and once that's done, they will bring their opening plea and then decide. And as he said, it's a unanimous agreement and an instruction from his clients, which is all 4, that they will bring that acquittal application. We know accused number 5 has his own representation, and they have been the ones that have asked for this postponement, saying that they had not been able to consult Advocate Zanele Masholo, telling the court here that it was quite a distance, that she wasn't given permission by the courts, that her client was being kept in northern KZN and she was in Durban, and consulting was quite a problem, saying the state also tried to ambush them, but the state defending themselves, saying that some of the witnesses on that list are fearful. They've been put under witness protection, and that was the reason why it took so long to give that information, saying that even some names have not been disclosed as yet due to that fear, and they would only be disclosed closer to the time. So it is quite an interesting day expected here at the North Gauteng High Court. Will be in and Court GB in a little bit, where the trial is expected to resume. That's it for me for now. It's back to you in studio.